YouTube, what's going on? BD Wolfgang 1980 here, aka Bezell, the man seeing the place to be in the QCNC. Well, happy New Year to everyone. Good morning. Sorry I'm a little late, but last week here in the good old US of A, we had some serious wintry weather. And Wednesday night I was dealing with power outages, so couldn't be helped. But I'm going to do the review rather late than never because we definitely have some stuff to talk to you about today. Welcome into your Lucha Underground review for January 7, 2015. Show starts off with a quick recap of everything setting up for tonight's Aztec Warfare match. The show starts off in the temple. The crowd is being entertained by it was pretty cool. It was like an Aztec ceremony, like a war dance. They had people in full garb and costume. There were drums. The crowd was getting into it. Dario's in the ring. He welcomes us to the temple. He says 2015 will be the year for Lucha Underground. Aztec Warfare will prove who the champ is because the winner must survive 19 other luchadors. The rules: 2 luchadors will start. Every 90 seconds, another man comes out. Elimination is pinfall or submission. And because I like violence, anything goes. Now that's very crucial there. Let's not forget that stipulation of the rules. He says number 1 will be Phoenix, and we already knew that because Phoenix lost that match against Mil Muertes in the last episode. And he says, and number 2, by random draw, wink wink, will be Johnny Mundo. Yeah, we know about that random draw. So there we have it. First 2 competitors are ready. Dario says, ring the bell, let Aztec Warfare begin. Okie dokie. So what we're going to do is, because this is kind of difficult for me to review, we want to write 10 pages of action. So what I'm going to do here is let you know who came out in what order, let you know about the eliminations, but I'm going to stop when number 20 comes out because we'll get down to the final 7 there, and I'm going to give you some good old play-by-play action, all right? As we already know, Phoenix, Johnny Mundo were number 1. Number 3 was Mr. Cisco. He was quickly eliminated by Mundo. Number 4 was Queen Cuerno. 5 was Son of Havoc. 6 was Pimpinella Escalarta, who was eliminated by Son of Havoc. Prince Puma was number 7. Ivelisse was number 8. Number 9 was Drago. Number 10 is Bale. And if you remember him, he's that newer guy. I believe he's the newer guy in Big Rick's little faction. Cortez. Ricky Mandel was number 12. Big Rick, number 13. 14, Pentagon Jr. 15, Superfly. 16, Chavo Guerrero, who came out with a chair, and this was a big-time difference maker. He came out just, hey, like Dario said, anything goes, right? Chavo seems to be the only one that understood that, and he used it to his advantage. 2 quick eliminations of Superfly and Pentagon Jr. by the hands of Chavo with that chair. Number 17 was Mascarita Sagrada. He was eliminated by the Big Rig, but in a very comedic fashion. It was funny. Sexy Star was number 18. She came in, of course, she went right for Chavo. Number 19 was El Mariachi Loco. And then, of course, number 20, who was Mil Muertes. He earned that spot, as we know from the last match. He had the luxury of coming in number 20. Now, as far as the eliminations, like I said before, Cisco was eliminated by Mundo. Ivelisse got in there. She was eliminated by Drago, actually in very vicious fashion. She took a pretty nasty, looked like that modified Michinoku driver, but it was awesome though. She took it. Cuerno eliminated Drago. Prince Puma eliminated Bale. Johnny Mundo eliminated Cortez. Big Rig eliminated Ricky Mandel. As I said before, the chair, Chavo eliminated Pentagon and Superfly. Big Rig eliminated Mascarita. And Mil Muertes quickly eliminated El Mariachi Loco as soon as he walked in. All righty. So we're down to our final, I believe, 6 or 7. Let's get down to some action. Mil Muertes comes in, immediately raises cane, clotheslines, big punches, big kicks, taking out all the men and women who were in the ring. Bear in mind, Sexy Star was never eliminated. She's still in there. He takes out Mariachi Loco with the flatliner. 1, 2, 3. He's out. From there, Muertes and Big Rick face off. Now, this is where things get interesting if you like the power game. They face off. Nobody's backing down. Mil tries a shoulder block into Rick. Rick barely moves back. Offers up a big smile, says, hey, try it again. From there, Muertes does it again. Once again, the men square off. At this point, all the other competitors are back in the ring, and we got a full-blown brawl, including Sexy Star. From there, Mundo hits Rick with the Fin del Mundo out of all the chaos, but he can't make the cover because Puma jumps on Rick for the cover himself. A 3 count. So Rick is out. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me rewind this one. This one was a little crazy here. Puma jumped on Rick for the cover and was about to get the 3 count, but as soon as the hands ref was coming down for the 3, Phoenix jumps off the top rope and they literally pinned him together. It was really crazy. It was very coordinated, but very cool. It's one of those things you're just gonna have to see. It was hard to write down on this one, but man, it was a cool spot. So that's how they got rid of Rick, with a double pin. Well timed on top of that. Okay. Let's see here. Big Rick eliminated. Chavo comes back in with the chair. He wallops Mundo and Phoenix, but he covers Phoenix. 1, 2, 3. Now, bear in mind, you guys, Phoenix was number 1 in this, and he stayed in there all the way towards the end, and it took a chair shot to get him out. So Phoenix looked strong in this match. He did a really good job. And as far as stamina and guys looking blown up or tired or anything like that, it really wasn't a problem. They really paced themselves well in this match. It didn't have any real low points. When someone was tired or they just weren't the focus of the action, they'd be outside, slowly brawling or a little rest hold here or there. They filmed it well, and the wrestlers looked like they could, they looked like they were still in the match, especially by the way this goes down to the end here. The pace picked up. So as far as that goes, hats off to the Lucha Underground talent. They're in shape and they performed a good match. But let's keep it going here. He covers Phoenix for the 1, 2, 3. Phoenix is eliminated. Chair still in hand. Star, that's right, faces off with Chavo, who was holding his chair, showing no fear, no backing down. She hits him with a seated drop kick. He loses the chair. She puts the boots to Chavo really well, stomps, kicks, but he fights through it and he slams Star back first into the chair that was laying on the ring. He then lays the chair over her head, gets to the top rope, teasing that he's going to jump and land on the chair right over her face. But here we go. A familiar friend runs out. That's right. It's the return of Blue Demon Jr. He interrupts. He's not holding anything back. We haven't seen him for weeks. And let me tell you, Chavo, look out, because he sure enough came for you. Big punches, kicks, stomps, you name it. Full-blown brawl with Chavo. Sexy Star grabs the chair during the chaos, cracks Chavo over the head. We get a 1, a 2, a 3. Chavo's eliminated. From there, we got a commercial break. The final 4. We have Star, we have Mundo, Puma, and Mil Muertes. All right, here we go. A brawl ensues. Star gets speared by Muertes for a 3 count. So Sexy Star was out. Down to your final 3. Good back and forth action here from the final 3. They kind of gave us more of just a good old traditional match, a triple threat match. Not so chaotic. It was nice to slow things down. We got to see some good work. Good work, back and forth action from the final 3. Puma and Mundo hit Muertes with a double superplex. Puma grabs Katrina by the hair, who was up on the apron. Mil runs over to save her, and Mundo goes for a spinning heel kick. Mil ducks, and Katrina gets walloped right in the face by a spinning heel kick from Johnny Mundo. It was awesome. Definitely didn't expect to see that coming. I didn't even know if. Comment down below. Maybe you guys and gals are familiar with Katrina. Is she a wrestler or is she just a valet? Comment down below. But she sure enough took a kick. Let's see here. Mil ducked it. Katrina gets dropped outside. From there, we get a 450 splash each. So we got stereo 450 splashes from Mundo and Puma. And a double pin. Mil Muertes is out. So it is down to the final 2. Johnny Mundo or Prince Puma is going to be your first ever Lucha Underground champion. Let's get down to it. They stare down each other, then exchange kicks, blows. Puma attempts a quick pin for just a 1 count. Mundo gets Puma in a single leg crab. Puma fights to get to the ropes for a rope break. I thought this was anything goes. I even wrote that in the notes here. That was a little flub by Lucha Underground. Why would there be a rope break? It's supposed to be anything goes. So I don't know on that one, but let's continue. Where's the last page? From there, we got an outstanding standing C4 or Spanish fly off the top rope from Puma to Mundo for a close 2 count. Mundo, not to be outdone, drops Puma with a reverse Frankensteiner off the top rope. He does the fin del Mundo, but Puma kicks out. So we already had 2 no-sales on some finishers. Almost, 2 quick 2 counts. So this is at this point, everyone's into it. I'm into it. I'm up on the edge of the chair. From there, let's see. Both men fight on the top rope, but Mundo falls down, landing on the rope on the nether regions. Come on, fellas, you know what I'm saying? He was hurt. He lands on the rope. From there, Puma hits the 630 splash. I mean, what is this guy, an Olympic gymnast in his spare time? I mean, this thing was awesome. 1, 2, 3, your new champion, Prince Puma, first ever champion, Lucha Underground. Too much action to call, guys, gals. Once again, until they do a bad show, I mean, all I can do is really just give you a good review. They're bringing the pain. This is what we want, isn't it? And I don't know about you. I sure enough missed it during that break. I missed each and every one of you. Glad to be back. I'm glad you're watching. Stay tuned. We're going to step it up. We're going to try to give you a lot of videos here this week. I've been looking forward to talking to you guys during the holidays. I didn't even have a voice. I got kind of low under the weather. But I'm glad to be back. So comment down below. Those of you that saw it, what'd you think? I mean, how'd it turn out to you? Did it go by pretty smoothly? Did it have any low points to you? I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I enjoyed it even having to review it. Once again, I mean, I really can't. I mean, I can sit here and ramble all day if I want to, but there's no point. Lucha Underground brings the pain. Thank you, Lucha Underground. The future looks bright here in 2015. I know we got more luchadors coming. Interesting to see how this works out, because at the end of the match, Puma and Mundo did shake hands, much to Conan's dismay, who came out at ringside at the end. So what's going to happen with that? I'm definitely curious to know. But till then, till we meet again, be good to one another. Stay true to yourself. Comment, share, like, subscribe, tell a friend, and have a good day out there, you guys. I'll be back later on today. We're going to keep videos coming. Stay tuned. Peace.